What's up, YouTube? I'm Johnny Jigsaw, and today I'd like to do a little bit of a rant kind of video. It's about something that's been bothering me for a while. So stick around. You might find this entertaining, or maybe you'll find your new favorite person to make fun of. Your choice. So today I want to talk about YouTube's censorship, right? So what do I mean by this? So in my videos, if I curse once, they'll turn my comments off, right? And then I have to turn them back on, and we do this dance about 5 or 7 times per video. And I find this really, really irritating. Not just because they're robbing me of engagement, but also because I shouldn't have to do this, right? And the reason that they do this is because of the whole protecting children thing, right? Children who shouldn't be on this app. Now, I grew up with unrestricted internet access, so I know that whether you take it away from kids or not, they're gonna find a way to do it, right? But they force creators to sort of censor themselves and kind of make themselves more kid friendly and palatable towards children on a platform not meant for children. That's why YouTube Kids exists. Yes, they let you make an account on YouTube before you're 18, but technically you're supposed to be 18 either way, right? And the reason this is stupid is because YouTube is supposed to be a platform for creativity and expression. And so instead of allowing people to do that like the platform is intended to be used for, they want you to neuter yourself to appeal to an audience that shouldn't even be on the platform. The way I think of it is like this, right? Because YouTube Kids exists. If Lil Timmy, he walks into a GameStop, right? And he wants to buy this brand new Call of Duty, right? And his mom just says, sure, why not? Give him the credit card, he buys the new Call of Duty, and he gets on the game, right? And then we'll say some grown up, he wants to play the game too, and they basically say that if you curse on the game, or you say this, or you say that, you'll get banned. And I'm not saying like slurs, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, we should be able to say slurs on Call of Duty, no. But let's say you're going on there, and they're like, you wanna talk a little bit of smack while you're on the game, right? And you say something, you get suspended for 2 weeks, banned, whatever, on a game not meant for children, because you're supposed to, God forbid you on the game that's rated M for mature, and even has characters cursing on there, say something that's mature, because what if the children are listening? They're not supposed to be on the game. And that's how I think of it on YouTube. I am a content creator who is 18 plus. Well, not 18 plus. I'm 18, right? I'm going to be turning 19 in July. And I make content on both my channels geared towards adults about mature rated video games and movies. So if a child comes onto these videos and sees it, and their parent gets mad because they heard me curse, who should be at fault? Should it be me, the content creator who's 18, making content for people who are 18 or older? The child who probably didn't even know what they were clicking on? Or the parent who said, oh yeah, here's a phone, I don't want to have to deal with you right now. Here's my credit card, I don't want to have to deal with you right now. It shouldn't fall on the creators on a platform not made for children to cater towards children. That's why YouTube Kids exists. YouTube is not a platform for children. Mature games are not a platform for children, and yet still they force us to cater towards children and be more kid friendly on games like and platforms like this, when these little kids they should be going and chewing bubble gum or skateboarding or doing their homework, but no, they'd rather watch YouTube or play mature games, and yet we're supposed to be catering to them. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why we still, time and time again, have to wrestle with it. It's like, if Markiplier curses, for example, love Mark. I'm a huge fan of Mark. I was in his top 0.4% of viewers this year. If Markiplier curses, which he typically does on his channel, no problem, because he makes them a boatload of money. But, say a smaller creator, like I said myself, who is 18 making content for people who are also 18 or older, curses, it's like, ring the alarm bells, crank up the air raid siren. God forbid the 18-year-old who's making content for adults say a no-no word that little Timmy shouldn't be hearing on a video that's not meant for him. I don't understand it. I know that, parents who don't care, they're going to continue to let their children do this and continue to be mad for whatever reason. And YouTube's not going to go back to the way it used to be anytime soon. But it really is frustrating that we have to put up with this constantly as people who are pursuing content creation, whether you're doing it for fun or hopefully as a job, that we, as people who are pursuing this for whatever reason, are being forced to cater to an audience that's not, one, not supposed to be here, and two, isn't our target audience. It's really frustrating, and I am so sick of having to deal with YouTube constantly punishing and penalizing me. Not penalizing because I'm not getting like reports or anything, but punishing me for using words and talking like someone my age while making videos for people close to or around my age, as if I'm making this, like, I'm not Mr. Beast. You won't find my thumbnails like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making children's content, and yet they expect me to adhere to rules as if I were making children's content. I don't get it. But that's all I gotta say, you know. If you got something to add in, say whatever, you know, I'd love to hear about it. That's, I guess that's what rants or discussions or whatever, what have you, are for. But that's my piece. It's frustrating. YouTube, do better. That's all I can say. I know it's never gonna happen. This is just the way things are now, but it is frustrating, and I really wish they would do better. But yeah, I will catch you on the next video. Sorry if this was a little negative, little whatever. I just, you know, this has been bothering me because I have problems with this on my, you know, my main channel all the time, even though I make content about games, movies, manga, comics that aren't for children. So I wanted to talk about it. And that's what second channel is for, is just variety stuff. So yeah, take care.